This is John Shearer, and I would like to present a photographic journey of examples of the Modernism style of architecture in Chattanooga. Included will be commentary by UT-Chattanooga art and architecture professor Dr. Gavin Townsend. Describe what modernism is.
Well, the style of mid-20th century modernism is characterized by buildings that express their new materials. That is to say, the reinforced concrete, the steel, and the glass. These are the new materials as opposed to traditional materials like stone and brick and wood. Anyway, those new materials would be boldly expressed, preferably on the outside of the building by showing exposed I-beams. Typically, modernist buildings have windows that rise from floor to ceiling on each story. The buildings have flat roofs that are supposed to be usable and more economical. The buildings are supposed to emphasize transparency and economy as well. No needless ornament, supposedly, on a modernist building.
What do you think B.N. Cooley's architectural contributions to Chattanooga were?
I think that B.N. Cooley was instrumental in bringing modernism to this part of the world. He arrived in 1945, fresh from having been responsible for designing many of the dams and visitor centers and housing and such for TVA. Settled in this city, and this was just at the time that the city was beginning its transformation from a railroad-based city to a city that had lots of interstate highways and that was now seeking to become a vital modern 20th century city. And B.N. Cooley was right here at the time to provide the city with the modernist idiom.
should Chattanooga try to preserve its remaining examples of modernism?
Yeah. We're actually finding now, as we hit the 50th anniversary mark for buildings that are supposed to be considered for things like the National List for Historic Preservation, a lot of modernist buildings are now coming up for this designation. And it's an important style. It's an important chapter, I'd say, in American architecture. And we don't have many of these modernist buildings left. A lot of them are coming down and being replaced by postmodernist buildings or just by essentially big brick boxes. And it would be terrific, and I think it would behoove Chattanooga to try to do what it can to preserve buildings by B. Cooley and other modernist architects who worked so diligently during the 1950s and 1960s to modernize the city.